So I think that within the guidelines, Mr. Cummings acted, and the most important thing is that we can get on and deal with the other issues.
I came on your programme, as you know, to talk about transport matters.
What's the right way of putting it?
I'm staggered. I don't know how you're going to get out of this one, but it's going to be fun.
First, I was worried that if my wife and I were both seriously ill, possibly hospitalised, there was nobody in London that we could reasonably ask to look after our child and expose themselves to COVID.
The Prime Minister, and I agree with him, believe that he's acted reasonably and within the law. He obeyed the guidelines. I appreciate that many people across the country, including many of my colleagues in Parliament, believe that he made the wrong decisions, but he did behave within the guidelines.
The key thing is not to continue moving around, but we've never told people where they have to specifically locate themselves, other than you don't.
Their primary residence.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, he went to his family's
Not
home,
his primary residence.
and stayed in an adjacent residence.
Will the government review all penalty fines imposed on families travelling for childcare purposes during lockdown?
Coming from a man of the cloth, I think that is perfectly reasonable to take away that question.
We agreed that we should go for a short drive to see if I could drive safely. We drove for roughly half an hour and ended up on the outskirts of Barnard Castle town.
I have, on occasions in the past, driven with my wife in order to make sure that what's the right way of putting it?
I'm staggered. I don't know how you're going to get out of this one, but it's going to be fun.
No. I think people who know me would know that I'm not an authority on driving.
So you are entirely happy with that explanation, which also happened to be on his wife's birthday, which another reason why people have brought that into consideration when they are listening to his explanation of what they heard yesterday.
Yes, but to my mind, I can't see the relevance of that.
I think I behaved reasonably in all of these, given all the circumstances and the different things I had to try and weigh up.
Mr. Cummings has just subjected himself to your interrogation for quite a long time about what happened in the period from the 27th of March to the 14th of April. I really feel that it would be wrong of me to try to comment further on what he said. I think people will have to make their minds up.